So I was also asked to provide a solution to problem 3.14 in the textbook. So in this problem, the first thing you need to recognize is, as they describe, because males can't share alleles with females, this means that the effect is that all individuals in the population are going to be heterozygous for this mating type exclusion locus, essentially. And so the first thing I would do is start with the information that you're given in the problem, and I usually try to write out the information that's given in the problem in a way that makes sense to me and helps me think about what information is given. So the way I did this was to make myself a little table essentially that tells me which pairs, which mating pairs are able to make seeds and which aren't. And so I come up with these that cannot make seeds and these that can make seeds. So remember that the pairs that can't make seeds, those are telling you the individuals that share alleles with each other. And so the first thing I would do is to just define one allele and begin to assign those alleles to different individuals. So I'm going to write my alleles as M with a superscript letter on them to indicate different alleles. And so if we define the first allele as MA, then we say, okay, 1 and 2 can share that allele with each other. So we can say 1 and 2 are going to share that MA allele. So what I'm going to do is over here write down the individuals in this population, and then we'll write the alleles as we define them. So we're going to say that 1 and 2 are both sharing this MA allele with each other. All right, so the second thing is 1 and 3 share an allele with each other. And but the thing is that we know that that allele has to be different than the allele MA, because 2 and 3 share an allele with each other. So that means that the allele that 1 and 3 share with each other has to be different than the allele that 1 and 2 share with each other. So that means we need to now define another allele, and we'll call that the MB allele, And so we know that the MB allele is shared with 3. Sorry. The MB allele is shared with 3. Next thing that I looked at is, so that actually takes care of a shared allele for 1 and 3. And it takes care of the idea that 2 and 3, so far it takes care of the idea that 2 and 3 are able to make seeds. So I'm going down this list. The next pair is 1 and 5. And because we know that 2 and 3, because we know that 2 and 5 are able to make seeds with each other here, that means that the allele that 1 and 5 share with each other can't be MA. But the fact that 3 and 5 can't make seeds with each other would indicate possibly that it's this MB allele that the 2 of them share. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that this fits with our model later, but let's say that this allele that 1 and 5 are sharing is the MB allele. So that sort of takes care for us of the inability of 1 and 5 and the inability of 1 and 3 to make seeds. And yes, and so then the next thing that I thought about with this problem is that the fact that 4 and 5 share an allele, but because 3 and 4 are able to make seeds here, because 3 and 4 are able to make seeds, that allele can't be MB. So this means that we now need to define another allele, and that allele we'll call MC. All right. And that we said is the allele that 4 and 5 are going to share with each other. So that takes care of an allele that's shared between 4 and 5, and it sort of takes care of, for us, of this, so far at least, takes care of the idea that 3 and 4 are able to make seeds. So then 4 needs a second allele for it to be heterozygous, and since 1 and 4 can make seeds, it can't be A or B, and since all plants need to be heterozygous, it also can't be C, so that means we're forced to define another allele for 4, so we're going to call that one the MD allele. And then number 2 needs a second allele as well, but since 2 and 4 and 2 and 3 are able to make seeds, this means the second allele can't be, it can't be MA because it needs to be heterozygous. It can't be MB because 2 and 5 are able to make seeds, and 5 has the MB allele. It also can't be MC or MD because 2 and 4 are able to make seeds, right? So that means basically you've ruled out being able to use any of the existing alleles. So for number 2, we're also forced to define another allele. So we're going to call this the ME allele. And then finally, 3 makes seeds with 2 and 4. And here, 2 and 4, we already said. So what that means is that the second allele for 3 can't be A, E, C, or D, and because 3 already has a B allele, then that means it rules out A through E for the other possible alleles. So that means we need to now define one more additional allele. So that gives us 6 alleles, and this defines the genotypes for the different individuals. So we can go back and really quickly, I'll kind of check these things off in blue for you to make sure that all these the alleles that we've defined here and the genotypes that we've defined match with the ability of no seeds and seeds. So 1 and 2 are not able to make seeds with each other because they share MA. 1 and 3 are not able to make seeds with each other because they share MB. 1 and 5 can't make seeds together because they share MB. 3 and 5 can't make seeds with each other because they share MB. 4 and 5 can't make seeds with each other because they share MC. And then we can go back and check and make sure that there are no shared alleles between the ones that can make seeds here. So 1 and 4 don't share any alleles. 2 and 3 don't share any alleles. 2 and 4 don't share any alleles. 2 and 5 don't share any alleles, and 3 and 4 don't share any alleles. So all the given pairs of no seeds and seeds check out, and so we can say there are 6 alleles, and these are the genotypes. Hope that helps.